Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, it's lovely to see you again and thank you so much for returning. And if you are new here, then welcome. My name's Sophie and it's a great pleasure to have your company today. So I've been using this bag for a few days and I've been loving it, and I just wanted to film a little video detailing what fits and also what's in it now. So this is what I've had in this bag for probably the last 3-4 days, and what I've done, I've brought lots of different SLGs. They're all sitting here in front of me, and I thought once I've gone through what I'm carrying presently, we'd just experiment with what else you could get in there. So this is the Nano Noe from Louis Vuitton. It is the original version with the non-adjustable crossbody strap. So I'm about 5'5", 5'6". I'm a UK 12 dress size, and this fits me perfectly. It hits my hip exactly where I want it to. If you are interested in this bag, I would recommend that you try to find one that you can go and try on, because this one has been discontinued now. I think the new version has vachetta leather across the bottom of the bag and all here, in much the same way as the BB and the PM do. And I own the Noe BB in Damier Azur and Damier Azur and Monogram, and the size difference between the Nano and the Noe BB is massive. I perhaps should have brought that bag actually. In fact, bear with, I'm going to go and get it. Right, I'm back. So that's the BB version, and I think the new Noe has this leather all across the bottom, and I think the crossbody strap on the new Nano Noe is adjustable. So just to give you an idea of size difference, you can see massive difference. Considering that this bag is the BB size, it is big for a BB. There we go. So I'll just pop this to one side. So I'll just go ahead and take out all the stuff, and then we can experiment with what will fit in here. So, and I honestly love the shape of this bag, hence the reason for buying. I think I got that one first, and I love it. Hello. I wondered how long it'd take you. Yeah, I love just the classic shape of it. I love it. I think it's so European looking, so French looking, and I just adore it, hence the reason for buying this. So, getting inside the bag, to begin with, I have my Calvi from Hermes. I have a hairbrush that is just a cheap hairbrush, one of the ones that's, you know, pushes out like that, and there's a mirror here. I've got a flat Cath Kidston hand sanitizer that is brand new. You can still see it's got its hygiene label on. I think it is, it's brand new. I haven't used it, so yeah. I've got my mobile phone, or at least the case. This is an iPhone 14 and I pulled it out that way. I got a lipstick. I've got a pill box. I've got my 6 key holder from Louis Vuitton. Reusable shopper that was folded like that. AirPods. Lip balm, Chanel today. I usually use Burt's Bees, but for some reason I've been using Chanel. And then a hair bobble, just randomly in the bottom. And then just a couple of wipes. And you can see that all the way in the bottom I do have the dust bag for this bag. I just keep it in there. It's just, what else is in here? Oh, and then randomly a silica pouch. Put that out of the way. And then there's nothing else in here. And you can see I don't know if the camera will pick it up, all the way in this bottom corner. There you go, you can just see it there, that's the date code. And mine was made in France. So I'll pop the dust bag back inside. Just gives the base a little bit more structure. I think that's probably why I left it in there. So let's go ahead and do some experimentation to see what else you can get in here. So not everyone has a key holder. So I'll put a bunch of keys in the bottom, just randomly, just in there. I brought my new key pouch S because it's about the same length as an iPhone 14. So I want to know if it goes in and what else we can get in there. So it does go in. It goes in landscape. Couldn't think of the word then. So I'm going to pop the keys. Now what you could do, this is actually full of stuff. So in here I've got a lip balm, a hand cream, there's a bank card, gosh, what else? So a couple of wet wipes, there's some, there's a perfume atomizer, there's a lipstick, there's a pair of scissors. I think that's about it. So all that is in there. So what you could do is actually put these keys in here. So let's take the hand cream out, the lipstick out, and the lip balm, and the and the atomizer. And that's all the stuff that's left in there. So there's a trolley token in the bottom as well, and a handbag hook and a bobble. So I'm going to put the keys inside. I'm not going to put the keys on the key ring that comes with this. I'm just going to put them in just randomly. And then on the top, I'll just pop, in fact, down the side here, I've just put the lip balm. Let's see if the lipstick will go as well. It might not. What I've noticed with this pouch is that over the, I don't know, couple of weeks that I've had it and I've been using it, the canvas has stretched out and started going really malleable. It's lovely. Right, why won't that fasten? So the lipstick is too tall. There we go. So that's lipstick, lip balm, and then all the rest of the stuff sort of, you know. So let's put that in there. What else would we need? Shall we try a bigger wallet? So this is the Victorine wallet from Louis Vuitton. See if that will go. So I'm going to put it portrait in the back of the bag. Should we just pop these in for good measure? I mean, you might be a person that wants perfume, you might be a person that needs hand cream. So let's pop. So atomizer, hand cream at the back of the key pouch S with my Victorine in the middle. So what else I mean, there's plenty of space left in here, as you can see, all this space at the front here. So let's pop let's pop the mobile phone back in. Just gonna see if that will go. So I've popped it just in front of the key pouch S. It's not ideal in terms of the way that it makes the bag look at the top, but because of the nature of this bag, it doesn't really matter that it does that at the top, because it's what's the word? The canvas is really soft, so even though it might not look aesthetically pleasing, it doesn't matter. It's not damaging the canvas. So what else? Now then, I wonder if we could get a pair of folding sunglasses in the front. This might be a tall order. I don't know. I mean, you could do it if you didn't fasten the bag. Let's just see how well it will fasten. Yeah, you can see the shape of it there. Look, it's just bulging. So let's take them out of the case. I am just going to pop them in the front. Let's put the AirPods in and see if that makes any difference whatsoever. And I am just going to be cheeky and just pop the hand sanitizer in as well. So you can see all that there. The AirPods are here, and what was the other thing? The sunglasses are down here. Because this bag is so soft, I wouldn't be sort of frightened of putting foldable sunglasses in this bag in terms of getting them scratched. And then the hand sanitizer is here. So let's see if it fastens. Or rather, let's see if it fastens well. Yeah. So I'd be happy with that. It's not particularly bulging anywhere that it shouldn't be. The Victorine, sorry about that, the Victorine is very high here. So, you know, you could ask the question, is it too big for this bag? Possibly. Certainly putting it in that way, I think it is just a bit tall. But if you had less stuff, so let's take the hand cream out and the atomizer and the sanitizer. And let's just pop it down the back and see if it goes. So I've just popped it all the way down the back here, behind the key pouch S. Yeah, certainly better. Is it great? You be the judge. I would be happy with that. I would be happy putting it the other way though, so let's get this stuff out. I'm going to put my sunglasses back in their case. So everything is out almost. Let's get the phone out. I'm going to get the key pouch S out. And you see, the good thing about the key pouch S being in the middle, you just pop it, you know, it was in right in the middle of everything. It's not going to do it, but you saw anyway. You know, you could just have it open and then you could just grab your things. If you needed your house key, for example, you can just grab them straight out of the top. So that's great, and it would make it a little bit more forgiving in terms of what you could shove in there. So that's good to know that that does go in. I'm going to pop that out of the way because I'm not going to pop that back in. So let's see what else we could get in. So I have brought that wallet, but honestly, it's really similar in terms of, you know, its height and stuff to this wallet. So I'm not going to bother, you know, trying that. Let's just say, I mean, you wouldn't use vachetta, would you, when it's raining? But let's just see if a super mini umbrella goes in. Yeah, you could get it in that way, a bit tall though. But again, you know, down the middle, you could fit it, it would go. Would you want to do that? I'm not sure, because then certainly for me, I mean, I could put my phone in, I suppose, like that. Let's just try and see what happens. So let's put a 4 key in if you're a person that does like to have that with you. I'm going to put it on its side at the front. What else? Let's do lipstick, lip balm. Again, you might just want to carry them. I'm going to put them in much the same way that I did with the Victorine. So I've got the 6 key here, and then lipstick, and then the lip balm is down here somewhere. I mean, do you want to really be stacking things on top of things in a bag like this? No. So let's change the configuration. Put the AirPods in. I've just popped this in this way. No wallet. So what could we put in for a wallet? I mean, we could use this if you have this. Let's see if it'll go. Because it, you know, because of the nature of it, it does fit debit credit cards, and you could put cash in there as well if you wanted to. See if it'll go in. Oh, there we go. So yeah, perfect. So that's everything down inside there. You can see the little mini kirigami here. So let's fasten it up. I mean, the phone sticks out, but so what? I would be happy with that. It's not everyone's taste, but I would be happy. So let's try one more configuration. So everything's coming out. So shall we try something like that that's quite flat? So again, across the middle it will go landscape. And it would go standing up, but with it being a wallet, I don't know that I'd be happy to have it exposed like that. So I'm going to put it back the way that it was, which was landscape. Again, straight down the middle. I'm going to put the phone next to it, straight down the middle. What else? Let's pop a smaller pouch in. Let's pop the mulberry in. In fact, just out of curiosity, I've just taken both those items out. I want to see if the pochette accessories will go in, which it does. Wow. Okay. What I was trying to point out earlier with the Key Pouch S is if you have something like a pouch down the middle, it acts as a little bit of organisation in this bag. Not that you need it because it's a tiny bag, but you know, you can have it open and just reach in for your things as and when you need to. So that's good to know that that will go in. So let's pop these in again. Gonna put 4 key in. AirPods can go back in. Atomizer can go in. Lipstick, lip balm can go in. And popping all these things at the back of the wallet. So let's just see. Oops, I just closed it. So you could put your keys in there if you wanted to, instead of having them, you know, scratching around in your bag. And because that is bigger than the Louis Vuitton clay, it just gives you a bit more capacity, obviously. So let's pop that down the front. So I've popped it in front of the phone, which is the pink thing. Should we see if we can get a bottle of hand sanitizer in? Let's just pop the bobble in for good measure. I'm going to pop it in with the keys. A couple of white. In fact, let's try the hairbrush. I think that's probably going to be about it. So hand sanitizer is down the front, that blue thing there, and the hairbrush is there. Let's just pop. I'm popping the Clinell wipes in with the keys inside my mulberry pouch, just to see if they'll go. Oh, yeah, that's great. Okay, let's get that fastened back up. Oh, can't do it. There we go. Right, so that's everything in there. Yeah, that's fine. So because of the nature of the design of this bag, it's so forgiving, which means that the new version will be the same. I'm not sure of the dimensions of the new version. Did I mention that at the beginning? Can't remember. But yeah, I don't know what the dimensions are. I don't know if it's bigger or smaller than this. And that just gives you a really good idea of what can fit. So one more configuration and then we'll call it a day. So 4 key is out, lipstick is out, atomizer is out, lip balm, AirPods, phone and wallet, and the phone was, you know, stacked like that, so it's not as if things were inside this bit. Hairbrush and sanitizer. So maybe you're a person that's got zippy coin purse from Louis Vuitton. So let's try, in fact, let's try a card holder and a separate coin purse. So this is my neon mulberry card holder, and that is my Joan Amber Bastille that is I like. So let's just pop those in. So they can just go in at the back. Let's put the 6 key in. Folded sunglasses can go in. Wow. I've got my round coin purse from Gucci that does have stuff in it, so that's going to act as if it's chock-a-block. You can get 3 lipsticks in here, so you could use it as a little catch-all inside this bag if you wanted to put lipstick. In fact, let's do it. So let me just get the stuff out of here. That's it. Oh, excuse me. Right, so should we try the atomizer? I don't know whether this big lipstick will go in, or maybe it will. So because I've got square lip products, it's making it a little bit harder to fasten. Let's just try out, oh, sorry, round ones. So bear that in mind, there's 2 square lip products in there and that's not going to work. So out comes the Chanel lip balm and out comes the Dior lipstick. So I'm going to pop my Bare Minerals lipstick in on top of the atomizer and then my Burt's Bees lip balm, and you can see straight away that fits way better. So that can go down the front. AirPods again, because let's face it, who's not going to want them? If you can take them, why would you not? Let me just pop, just going to move the AirPods. I'm going to put the phone upright, sort of towards the middle of the bag again. It's not ideal, but you know, you could do it in a pinch if you needed to. And then the AirPods have gone down in the front. Let's see if we can get, I've just been really pushing my look here, I think. In fact, let's try, no, let's leave it as it was. Hand sanitizer. See if that will go in, because that is quite important nowadays. Yeah, I think we're probably getting about to capacity with what I've already got in there, to be absolutely honest. Yeah, I'm going to put that inside the phone case because I just want to see if, because it's going to act as if it's like a, it's going to take the space of a phone basically. It's not in there because I want it to be in there as a product in its own right. But you can see that the AirPods would fit if you had your phone in there. So let's pretend that that's not an actual hand sanitizer and it is a baby phone. So again, mobile phone is sticking up. It's not ideal, is it? Let's try and reconfigure or take some stuff out. So let's get that out. Let's get the AirPods out and the little nano phone. I'm going to put the phone, I'm going to take them out. I'm going to put the phone the way that it would always need to go really in this bag. Right, okay, so that's better. So I've got card, Bastille in the back, phone here, sunglasses, 6 key, and then the little catch-all, which was the Gucci round purse. Now I'm going to put, let's see if I'll go down there actually. And then I've just squished the AirPods all the way down the side. Perfect. It's absolutely perfect, nothing wrong with that at all. It's not stretching the canvas out, it's not doing anything. So even though these nano bags are small, they hold plenty, they hold an absolute ton. So if you are a person that is interested in either this version, you can still pick them up in really good condition second hand, or indeed you are looking for the new version, go for it because they're great, and I particularly do love mine. So I hope this was helpful, I hope it was useful, which means the same thing. What do I normally say? I hope it was helpful, I hope it was enjoyable. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you again soon in my next one. Bye-bye. That looks gigantic compared to that. I absolutely adore this bag, but I really love that as well. Come on. Yes. Same B. Get down, please. Come on. Yes. Come on, baby. You're going to knock the camera. Little boy. Oh, come. No. Oh, you are naughty. You can't stay there. You're naughty. And I'm just as bad for letting you do it. Come on. Come on, please, beautiful boy. You're not allowed on here. Come on, please, darling. Little boy, you're so sweet. Come on, darling. Come on, up you get, please. Oh. You're naughty. Oh, come on. Oh, I shouldn't be laughing at you. You're just too cute. Come on. Careful, you're gonna knock the camera. Come on, please now. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Good boy. Good boy. Up you get. Go on then. Good boy. Do you want to go out? No, you're staying. Good boy. Come here then. You're getting on your helping chair. Come on then. Come on, Babu. Yes, you're so sweet, little boy. Come on up here, please. Come on. No? Okay. The mind boggles.